Into this episode of The Kim Jacobs Show. Be sure to subscribe to The Kim Jacobs Show right on YouTube. Turn on your notification bell to all so you never miss a beat. And guess what? Every time you watch, you're going to receive a real relevant and relatable guest that's going to share with you a piece of the puzzle on this journey called life that will help you be able to manage just a little bit smoother. At the end of the day, the Kim Jacobs Show goal is to be able to provide balance to the world, one household at a time.
Kim Jacobs Show. You're watching Kim Jacobs Show.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to this episode of the Kim Jacobs Show. How are you today, Candice?
Oh, great. Thank you, Kim. I'm so excited to be here.
So glad to have you here. Listen, everybody, grab your virtual seats. We're going to be talking with Candice Gilligan today, and we're going to be talking about entrepreneurship innovation. Thinking out of the box, being creative, not putting yourself in a box, not limiting your possibilities, but really knowing that you can offer some creative things to this world that are way beyond what you may have ever imagined. So go ahead and grab your virtual seats, tag some people and let them know. Join in and be a part of this discussion right now. We're going to take about 30 seconds and tag some friends, share the broadcast, and invite everyone we know into today's discussion right here on the Kim Jacobs Show with Candice Gilligan. Right, everyone, and we are back. We're back with Candice Gilligan today here on the Kim Jacobs Show, and she is a host, entrepreneur, brand ambassador, speaker, songwriter, singer, actress, and inventor. There are so many different angles to this woman that we're going to be talking about today. I don't even have like a list of questions, but I have like a lot of detailed information that we're going to deep dive into as she has gone on this entrepreneurial journey. And she's been referred to us by Tiffany Bell today. So thank you so much, Tiffany, for referring her here to the Kim Jacobs Show. Welcome, Candice Gilligan, to the show. How are you today?
Thank you, Kim. Oh, great. Thank you.
Glad to have you. So, okay, Candice, we're going to jump right in. I see that you're like, howdy, my name is Candice Gilligan, and you had a major in Masters of Science and Technology Innovation. So you're like an altogether different kind of thinker, right?
Right, that's correct.
Tell us a little bit about your thought process, because I see that you said you happened to, was it fall in this degree or fail in this degree?
Yeah, I just kind of followed this degree.
Okay.
I tried a couple different things. Yeah, I went to a couple of different colleges. To start out, I wanted to be an archaeologist all my life. You know, who doesn't want to venture and love and dig out like the coolest treasures for like Indiana Jones? You know, I just grew up in those movies and it was so iconic. And I was like, that's cool.
But you said you were actually undecided after figuring out that you wanted to major in science and technology innovation, that you actually came out saying, I'm undecided in this. And then you ended up going through 3 majors before settling on this particular degree at this college. So tell us what you ultimately decided on.
Okay, sure. Well, it was an entrepreneurship/gaming degree. It's a dual concentration for my Master's of Science at University of Advancing Technology. And I also took a class at Harvard for museum studies since I was a volunteer at the McKinley Presidential and Science Museum. So it was like really just kind of cool stuff. And I'm like I said before, I was like I started out as being wanting to be an archaeologist and travel the world and just do things, you know, and find out what I'm digging up. You know, you got to know different background cultures there. So it was really fun. So I got my associates at University of Phoenix. I just like, okay, I'll just go to an online college, just test it out. Let's see what's, what it's about. and they helped me, move along just different courses. So I ended up getting my associates in arts and hospitality, travel, and tourism. That was like the closest thing that they could have.
Right.
And then so I was like, okay, I'll go get my bachelor's, the same thing, but I'll dive in more deeper into the culture part since I got the business part of it. And I'm like, okay, that was cool. It's like when there, it made me think different things. So I'm like, well, Ashford University, because I called around because I was on the internet and just kind of plugging away. Archaeology schools is online. Um, and they had this program called cultural anthropology. So I
Okay.
just moved along and just went through every course, loved everything, every class, and I learned so much about people and what we can learn, for our future generations.
Yes.
So,
Yes,
and
absolutely. What are some of the
right,
things that
right,
you've learned that you think can really help our future generations? Because sometimes it's like we all connect with different people differently, and we can't all be like each other. So that's the whole
right,
beautiful thing about here on the Kim Jacobs Show. I want to expose people that are viewing this show to a wide variety of people because we all connect differently with people. What do you think, Candice, that our future generation needs?
kindness, patience, and technology. I think,
Kindness, patience, and technology. Somebody type that. Kindness, patience, and technology is what our society needs more of, according to Candice Gilligan. And I know that you said that you're interested in a master's in product management degree because you invented something. Tell us about your invention.
sure. Well, my journey started when I started going to different colleges. Like I said, we finally, after a couple majors, couple of different schools, I finally decided to go on for the entrepreneurship gaming degree. Well, they had these classes that taught me how to do things, how to do business side, and how to do technology.
Good.
And so I loved gaming. I love learning stuff and learning the business side since it was a dual concentration. And I just thought I just fell in love, and I thought this was like the best thing. So I 100% recommend taking like every class if that's what you're into. It'll
Right.
help you so much.
Well, my
And
son, my son Frankie would love you because he's. I should have tagged him. Actually, I don't even know if he'll see it. But the thing is, he'll definitely go back and watch this because he's really big into gaming and coding and computer science and things like that. He's really heavily entrenched in that. So you have to though be a different kind of mindset, in my opinion, to even have an interest in those kind of things. Because like I don't have any interest in learning some of these things, right? but
right,
but when you
right,
do know it, you know something great. It's like you know some behind the scenes stuff that everybody else wouldn't know,
right, right,
you know. So my
right.
my thing is, were you as a child growing up, were you always interested in these type of creative thought processes, or is this something that you kind of came and grew into, or was this kind of part of your whole
Um,
life growing up?
well, I had a science fair project in high school for my senior year, and I decided to make a video game. So that really piqued my interest. I learned about role playing games. So I just dived in and just creating it. It was just a role playing maker game, just a builder, kind of like SimCity, and you just kind of learn things and different things. And then what was going on? Um, but unfortunately, it got deleted like a week or two before I actually present my project. So I
All of
didn't
your
have much
work,
interest.
all
So
of your work.
all my work, that's right. And of course, that was back
Wow.
in 2002 when I was in high school. And I was like, oh, so I had to switch to something else, but it still give me the experience, so
Right.
to learn these different things, and it started being creative. Um, yeah, I just learned different things, and like I was tinkering. Okay, I've been a brand ambassador for over 6 years now. I started with
Okay.
food at a grocery store, and then I moved to like Best Buy to do gaming. I started with Sony PlayStation VR doing virtual reality demonstrations, and I
Yes.
learned so. And then I did Oculus, and
Oculus,
I've
I saw
done
that.
Nintendo, right? And I've done Nintendo as well for contracts. Is they're only like a 3-month contract each year. So I just
Wow.
kind of did different things I wanted to learn, and I learned how to merchandise, how to stock, and just do everything. Well,
So
those skills.
do you actually create the gaming for these different entities? Like, so for
Mm-mm,
PlayStation, for Sony PlayStation, for Oculus, for Nintendo, do you create the game? Tell us what you do there when you do
mhm.
your contracts.
Yes. Well, for the contracts, I go in when I was a brand ambassador. I walk in and I do the demos. I would go in with my
Oh,
device, or they would have a device set up for me. So I just kind of go through the whole games and the demos. So that was really
okay.
fun jobs. So that got me into the school like this past year, and I thought about those different jobs, what I wanted to learn. And so I've learned so many skills overall to get the job experience and everything. So I know to be an expert what I talk about. And so I learned how to do making video games. So I'm in the process of releasing here in a couple of next months. And I'm also going to be doing like on the App Store for iOS and Android as well. Just like for my show,
Wow. Okay.
I'm creating all my apps myself. And then I have streaming platforms that I'm actually releasing these things. And like we said for the invention, I invented a hollow visor for the HoloLens. So I went outside and I couldn't use it. It was I couldn't see during the daylight. I was like, "Whoa, what's going on?" So this one
What
is
what
where
is it
you
called? A
download the
hollow visor?
hollow visor, right?
I want to look it
Yeah,
up.
it's like a little screen, like sunglasses for the HoloLens, and
Okay.
so it's you can tell I'm in the beta stages where they're making the sample to get the packaging, get the price points. It also has a special spray and also a microfiber cloth to it. That way, it's gonna stay nice for a long time. We're gonna try to do a price point for $40 for everything, and
Okay.
it's gonna be pretty sweet. And we're also doing it for the HoloLens too as well. We're just starting with the first one right now and see how things work. I've been
Wow.
picked up by Range Me, which is QVC and HSN website for inventions, and
Okay.
pay the search free, and I can go and distribute to on their also websites Target, Walmart, Sam's Club, and Best Buy. United
Excellent.
States and
Excellent. Good
Canada.
morning to you, Tanya Anderson. I see you here, Lady Tanya Anderson. I see you, Veronica. Glad to have you all on. Make sure you all tag some people. We're talking and thinking way out of the box today with Candice Gilligan, and she's talking about gaming creation and holovision creation and streaming platforms and things that we need to have a better understanding of, especially as we're balancing this virtual world that's we're kind of forced into. And so I thought it'd be really great to have Candice come on and just kind of educate us and talk to us from all different perspectives of entrepreneurship. So, Candice, okay, when we come back after this commercial break, I would like for you, I don't want to like pigeonhole you, if that makes sense, because
Okay.
I may not know the
No, it's
right questions to even ask.
okay.
But what I would really love for you to do is kind of just free flow for a few minutes and just talk to us as an entrepreneurship about some tips that you would give us that are may not be as savvy when it comes to coding and gaming and creation and innovation and inventions and things that you're doing, literally doing. Can
Hmm.
you kind
Hmm.
of break it down to us, people that are just like the basics? I don't know where to begin with some of this stuff right after this commercial
Right.
break. Is that possible?
Oh, that's perfect. Thank you. Thank you.
Uh, all right. So when we come back, if you have specific questions too, go ahead and type them in the comment section and let's get some of our questions answered as we go on this entrepreneur innovation journey with Candice Gilligan today.
I'm attorney Kenneth D. Snow, and at the Snow Legal Group, justice is our job.
For more than 20 years, Attorney Snow has been fighting for justice and winning cases in the Carolinas by providing aggressive representation in criminal defense, domestic violence, family law, serious injury, and wrongful death. If you've been injured or lost a loved one in an accident, including tractor trailer or rideshare, you need the Snow Legal Group by your side, fighting for justice and fighting for you. Visit snowlegal.com. Call 704-358-0026 for a free virtual consultation. Located at 6827 Fairview Road, Suite D in South Park.
All right, so we're going to free flow with Candice Gilligan, who is really an out of the box kind of thinker. She's here to train us from a balance perspective, how we can balance our lives as we're dealing with including entrepreneurship and innovation in our journey. So Candice, go ahead and talk to us for a little bit.
Well, first, to do balance, as you were discussing earlier, the biggest thing I found was to manage time, putting forth, like 15 to 20 hours a week into different things. I have so many different projects, as you discussed, Karen, before, as far as my inventions, hosting, which I'll be having my segment here soon, this end of this month. Sorry, I had to delay it a little bit because of my health concerns and money production costs. But it's going to feature the Akron Zoo here in Ohio. So I'm really, really excited to showcase.
So you're in Akron, you're in the Ohio area?
Well, I'm in Canton, Ohio, but I'm like only half an hour away. So I'm really, really excited.
Okay. Go ahead.
So, thank you. So I'm just like chilling and like the set time aside, and just like in school, like I went to University of Advancing Technology, and that really helped me focus on what I really, really wanted to do. Like I had different interests. This is my 5th master's degree that I've been working on. I'm trying to complete one. But I just kind of fell into it, like we discussed earlier, and I love every course, so that's my thing. And I've learned, each course teaches me different things.
Okay.
And just kind of plug along, and I love it because it shows you how to be so disciplined. And since I do different things all the time, and I pick up some side gigs, for brand ambassador whenever they come up, because I am a mentally disabled person. But it really helps me set a limit to what I need to do for the day. And the biggest stress besides time management that I can 100% stress is a planner, tablet or phone, computer, pen, pencil. I usually do erase with pen because I can see it more clearly instead of having the pencil rub. But because you got in journal, definitely journal, write down your ideas and stuff. It's like I have like my brain, it works like 40 tabs at once. So I'm flip-flopping in between. So it's definitely been a cool journey. I sang, I songwrite, and that was really fun. I worked a couple of different celebrities like Joe Vitale and Chris Wintrip. Joe Vitale, he's the celebrity drummer. He was in Ricky and the Flash with Rick Springsteen. Yeah, so that he was it was just amazing. So I'm so excited.
And so I heard you sing a cappella with some of this stuff, right?
That's right. That's right. Mostly I just have my phone app on, and then whenever I feel like something's just happening, something sounds good, I repeat it on my app. And then that's how all 60 recordings started happening this year alone. Because I went to.
Are you trying to belt out a tune on the show here today?
Well, I started my major song with My Way, so I'll just kind of sing a little bit that. My way, the highway, do what? How I say, yeah, 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 yeah. So
your way or the highway.
That's right. That's right. I'm just a whole different person. I'm just so unique, and I love it. And I'm also a vegetarian, so I'm a huge animal activist. And I'm doing I want to do speaker gigs as well and help spread that awareness. Like I said, kindness, technology, and patience is the best thing we go. And I'm a huge, huge person to deliver that message. Charities
this is
the big
good.
thing.
Kindness, technology, and patience is what we all, I'm just typing, which is what we all need, according to Candice Gilligan. If you agree with what Candice is saying, just put a heart in the comment section. that yes, we
Oh,
all need a little bit more kindness. You may not all agree that we need technology, but we're forced to have technology. And we
yeah,
definitely
right.
need to have more patience with each other with all that's going on around this world. So I'm grateful
Mhm.
that we have Candice Gilligan here today on the Kim Jacobs Show, just sharing her entrepreneurship innovation journey. Now, Candice, I would like to know too, when you say like you're a unique individual, which clearly, you're a different kind of thinker, out of the box, and so
Mhm.
forth. My question is, how do we go about making sure that we don't box people in or judge people for their difference if it doesn't necessarily look like what we may think is what innovation should look like? I would like to hear your
Um,
philosophy on that.
sure. I would definitely take some classes to help, because that's what I learned with for cultural anthropology about different cultures. I wanted to understand what I'm digging up and the thought process. I mean, it's just a statue in Greece, oh, it could be, it's Greece, but what kind of time period am I looking at? And what am I, what it's about? So that's
Yeah.
to just be educated. So I took those classes about religion and culture, and I studied how polytheism and monotheism and just how people, what they gravitate to. So it was just so exciting to know things, and it really
And
helped
what were some of
broaden
your
my
learning?
coexisting. Because since being I wanted
Coexisting.
to be an coexisting, yeah. When I wanted to be an archaeologist, you got to learn all these different cultures, and you have to be open minded. So that really helped me to accept people and learn. And then when I did the technology, it just grew and build upon those concepts to learn and connect with so many people. You'll see I have people here in the United States and all over the world, and I learned their different backgrounds and their ideas, and we share so many concepts. It's just the most
Okay.
amazing thing what our world can accomplish coexisting.
So what I think I'm hearing you say, because I like to make sure I'm providing as much clarity as possible on here, is that because when I've obviously researched the different terms and stuff, we're saying from multiple relationships and romantic relations, all kinds of different things that people may share some similarities and some differences. But what I hear you saying is that no matter what people choose to participate or be a part of in their own individual walk, still show kindness and love to them. Is that what I'm hearing?
Oh, right. Yes, absolutely. Because that's the first part to understanding and actually caring about the world, and not just um, people, but also animals as well. And that really demonstrates to somebody, just how much we can learn, grow, and just, spread a little love, everybody needs a little love.
Everybody
Even
needs
just a
love.
simple,
Everybody. I
yeah,
was actually doing
right.
an interview today earlier where I was being interviewed, and I was talking about just the importance of just treating all human beings with kindness and love and consideration. It doesn't
Mhm.
even matter whether you agree with them, like them, disagree, have
Right.
aught, whatever the case may be, but just being overall kind to people. If you can be kind to
Mhm.
somebody else and make somebody else's situation just a little bit better, then I think that's a basic human thing to do, in my opinion. So I'm really grateful. And even you saying show kindness to animals as well. Now I see you,
Mhm.
Tracy Randolph. Glad to have you here today. I actually need to know too if you're going to be coming on. I'll send you an email about Freestyle Friday next week. So as I think it's the 17th. Yeah. Anyway, no, yeah, the 17th. 14th, the 14th, I'm going to be inviting you to come on to Freestyle Friday. So hopefully you'll be able to come on as one of our experts. Tracy Randolph is actually our reset coach expert, and she had found out about some health issues in her life and totally reset her life and did a phenomenal job.
Mhm.
And now she's considered our reset coach here on the Kim Jacobs Show. All right. So,
Aw.
Candice, all of these different creative opportunities, how did you find them? Because like, what about us that are out here and we don't know where to begin? You've done voiceovers, you've done
Mhm.
game creations, you've done app
Mhm.
creations, streaming platforms. Help us know how to do some of these things today here on the Kim Jacobs Show.
The biggest thing I've had was the search engines from the internet, just plugging in some keywords And then
I can hear you
YouTube was
without
my
the
big.
earpods if you want to take them off.
Oh, okay. Thank you. Oh,
You're like,
sorry. Thank
thank
you.
goodness.
Yeah, it's okay. The YouTube has really helped me learn different things and find different like keywords, like how to do this, how to do that, and I learned just different things, even jailbreaking when that was a fad coming on here in the 2010s and stuff. But it's how you learn things. What's legal and what's not legal, and contracts. And I have different contracts for my inventions. I have other inventions coming this way too. Here in the next, I want to say 6 months as
Okay.
well for like
So
QVC.
wait a minute. So I can tell when I'm communicating with you, I'm gonna ask very specific question because you are like an innovator. So you're a visionary. You have this
Mhm.
big grandiose thought, then you know how to break it down and make it become a reality,
Mhm.
right? Is that you?
Right. That's
Okay.
exactly me.
Right. Okay.
Like
But
I
on
said,
this
step
end,
by step how to.
I need some step-by-step how-to for me. And anybody else, y'all talk
Right.
on your own behalf. I'm not only talking about Kim. So let's just use, what platform do you feel most comfortable breaking down for us?
So I think Udemy, Udemy, and it has like different classes for and certificates that you can earn. Because that's what I started to doing as well, to kind of dive into things. Because I didn't want to just do all these degrees because it costs money and time. So I wanted to learn different things, and that's like the shortest time I period into like a craft and kind of fine tune. Even though I had like different interests, I can show what I learned, like the ancient Greek religions, the Egyptian mythologies, and the virtual reality classes. What I gravitated a lot to starting out, and I wanted to build and learn my craft, and for my job as well, to be more knowledgeable. I learned so many things as for gaming and technology at Best Buy. That was the best store there in North Canton. I just rode the bus every day up there and back. It was like a 2-hour bus ride each way, plus my shift. So I was really excited to learn. I started as a sales associate and then later came back as a brand ambassador for the different gaming platforms. But yeah, Udemy, Coursera, it's just like really edx.org has been a very good teachers, and they're very cost effective. Some of them just have monthly subscriptions to learn, and then you can just pay like an additional fee for this to complete a certificate. So it's really
Okay,
good.
edx.org. And what do you learn
Right.
there at edx.org?
Right. The
Okay, so
virtual
then, oh, I
certificates.
see. So they have, I get it. Okay. So they have like, I'm going to take people over here because I think this is very helpful what you're saying. I'm going to take you guys to this page so that way you can actually edx.org. And this is Candice is suggesting this. Candice. I'm just typing what right now I'm typing what she's saying so I can make sure. Here, go. Let's go over here to edx.org so you'll get a visual of what Candice is saying has helped her on her entrepreneurial journey.
Mm-hmm.
And
Right.
these are like, you can start learning from the world's best institutions. There are over 3,000 courses that are offered here on edx.org, and 490,000 people are learning on edx today. Some of the trainers, I guess, are from Massachusetts Institute of Technology, Harvard University, Berkeley, the University of Texas System, Boston University. Okay, I've had some friends actually, Candice, that talked to me about this, but I really didn't understand then. But now, after hearing what you're saying, I think I'm having a better understanding. How does this process work? You can go here, take a course, and then that's like a craft or a skill or trade that you learn and get certification in?
Right. And you can also post that, on your social media and LinkedIn to show those skills. And that way and you just kind of give them like a little summary of what you've learned in those courses. That way,
Okay.
hiring managers from different companies can understand what you're talking about, what you've learned, your qualifications, and actually just gives you kind of a step up because it shows you put the work into it and kind of went out of the box, besides just the job description or just working, that you're really interested in this. This is something you want to pursue. So again, it gives
I
like
love it.
a step further. Yeah. So
Okay.
that's what I
And
just
how
kind of
long
did.
typically does it take to get some type of certification in one of those classes? Because I noticed on your bio, you have so many different certifications and things.
Right. Usually it only takes me like a month class or 2 months, 2 month class at the most, monthly
Okay.
or two.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's pretty
And now that's
easy.
something you can put on your website or on your
Mhm.
social media that you've completed that course. And now you're
Mhm.
able to say, hey, this is another skill set that you offer to the world.
Mhm.
I love
Correct.
it. I love it.
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah.
So when we came up with the topic of entrepreneur innovation, I would like for you to talk to us about what what does that look like for the common person that is not as well advanced as you are when it comes to riding the bus, going to Best Buy, taking a 3-month contract, creating a whole game from scratch. You
Mhm.
think differently than many people that are just regular common folk here on the street here, or like myself. I'm trying to just figure out what in the world. I don't know how to create a game, from scratch.
Yeah.
My son knows how to,
Right.
but I don't.
Right.
So for people like me that are interested in excelling as an entrepreneur, what advice would you give us? I want you to
When I
answer that
went to
after the commercial break, because I'm gonna give you a chance
Oh,
to think
okay.
about it. After the commercial
Okay,
break, I
thank
want to
you.
hear your answer to that. We'll be right back,
Okay.
everybody, talking to Candice Gilligan today about entrepreneurship innovation. Take some notes on what she's sharing because some great tips today.
It's not just another day, it's a brand new day, full of all the fun, love, and laughter you and your family create. Silver Shield Security understands feeling at home means feeling safe and happy. No credit checks, no contracts. We offer payment arrangements, and we'll even give you a free door camera. Find out how we can brighten your day even more at silvershield-security.com. Silver Shield Security.
All right, everybody, we are back and we're talking with Candice Gilligan. I see her positioning herself backstage in a different setting, so I want to give her a chance to get positioned. But listen, if you all have questions, go ahead and type your questions and let's get some answers from our guests today. We have all different types of people that come here on the Kim Jacobs Show and share their expert advice. And it's just to be able to bring better balance to the world, one household at a time. So I do hope that you will gain some information from what's being shared today. And I want you all to know that you can subscribe to the Kim Jacobs Show right on our YouTube channel. We encourage you to do that. Take a moment, subscribe. Don't just go and subscribe, but watch some of the episodes so we can get some watch hours over there on our YouTube channel. Take a moment and just binge watch some of the shows and help those hours go up, okay? And then if you're also interested in supporting the Kim Jacobs Show through online contributions, which is the only way that the actual show thrives, and we're able to come on Monday through Friday at 11 o'clock a.m. Eastern Standard Time, go here and support through one of these methods. You can Cash App, which it doesn't matter what amount. Imagine if all of my friends on Facebook Cash App $1. I don't care, $5, $3, $2, $2,000, whatever you wanted, 10,000, 100,000. Do whatever God put in your spirit pertaining to pouring into the Kim Jacobs Show. And you can do that through $ Cash App, Kim Jacobs Inc. or PayPal.me/Kim Jacobs Inc. And we have other methods as well. And if you just want to become a Patreon member, which is a monthly membership to unlock special content, you can go to patreon.com/The Kim Jacobs Show. All right, I'm going to pull you back in, Candice. Is that okay? All right. I see you with the different lighting and everything. All right, Candice.
Right.
Candice, like, let me
Right.
get serious. This woman asking me all these questions. Let me get in a whole different environment.
Yeah, I had to kind of move. So many situations. I had to move real quick, but I just love it. And it's probably better lighting anyway. But
Yeah, this is good.
Good. Yeah, you can probably see me a lot better. I love my drapes. It's so nice.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
such a great, beautiful background. But hey, it is what it is. It has some movement for the family, but yeah, no, I'm so excited to be here, and thank you for having me. I'm glad Tiffany referred me I mean, I'm just so excited and to share and educate what I've learned for the past, I want to say, almost 20 years, because I've been in this business as far as gaming and brand ambassadoring over 6 years. I've learned just so many different skills. I mean, I'm from a small town, Minerva, Ohio, is where, and my mom's family is from. And then Washington is where my dad's family from, for his
Okay.
mom's family, and his dad's family is from Michigan. So I've learned going between traveling around the United States, different things, and I've learned a different skill from each of my family members. So it's really helped me. My dad's been a computer programmer. Yeah, he went to school for it. So he got his bachelor's 30 years ago. So we're just so proud and excited for him. He's worked at IBM and Nike, and he does some different contracts. So I just kind of followed his footsteps. My brother went to college at Westwood, and he learned computer programming as well. So it was just kind of nice to follow in our dad's footsteps. But I also, like I said, my passion was to travel the world and digging up different artifacts and learning. And so, as everybody knows, later down the road, that I'm a huge Marvel fan and Disney. So I'm, yeah, it's everywhere.
You appreciate this. My son, Jeremiah wants to be the first Black Spider-Man. He wants to be Miles Morales. And he's
yeah,
you understand, he really takes this so there's Miles Morales right first. Okay, but this is my son. This is my son.
Nice. That he looks just like him. He'd be perfect for the role.
And he has cystic fibrosis, but he's been training and everything. And I said, well, you know what? I would put it out in the public that his kryptonite is having to get shots at the doctor's office. That's all they have to do on the actual show is just pull out a needle to give him a shot.
Right. We're good to go. Get adrenaline going and jump start.
That's
we're
hilarious.
Okay, we're good.
So you say following in your family's footsteps, your dad, your brother, and now obviously you've taken on the reign of creating all of these different types of games. How do you even start to create a game or create some type of app from scratch? How can we do these things? Where do we go? Where do we start?
Oh yeah, on the internet. I go on Google because they do different free extensions, so you can get notifications and discounts. And then I go to Bang immediately to get my points, so I can get my gift cards as well. So that's a helpful tip.
What word are you saying? Say it again. Bang.
Bing. Microsoft Bing for their web
browser.
Oh,
Bing. Okay.
Yeah, Bing. Yeah.
So you're saying it's okay to download those extensions? Because I know when I have my son come and help me, he's forever downloading a Chrome extension or different things. And I'm like, what are you doing? Don't download all this stuff on my computer. He's like, Mom, you have to download these things. So it's okay?
Right, yeah. Yeah, it's okay. 100% safe, yeah. From what Why
does it look like it's so many viruses coming across my screen when I'm trying to download just an extension?
Right, exactly. The best you can do is get virus protection, trial and error. That's the best thing you can do. I mean, it's how you're going to know.
Okay. So get a virus protection.
Yeah, that way right. The safe. Just that extra level of security. You never know what's going to happen. I mean, it just trial and error. That's the best thing I can tell you. I don't know.
Download what
all
Chrome
the details.
extensions. How do you know which extensions to download? Let me go back. If we are creating, if I want to create an app, and you guys type your own questions, but if I want to create an app, Balance Doctor app, what would I do to start doing something like that?
Sure. When you go to the Chrome extension store, you just do the keywords, gaming app, or also just innovation, how to, and that's how I started out, just dabbling on the internet. Just started with different keywords and what kind of concepts I was interested in to know about.
Okay, go to the Chrome extension store and then Google the keyword search, right?
Right. Gaming app, yeah. or gaming system.
And then do what after that?
Like like when you go to the page, it'll show up, and then you add to add the extension, and then when you go search the different websites, it'll pop up, and just like I have a price grabber that tells me different prices for like different video games, like courses that might be on a coupon or something, it's on sale with the promo code at the time.
Okay.
So it's really, really informative and also helpful because there might be a code you didn't know, so you get another extra special for that month or whatever they're doing.
That's really interesting. So it's okay to use the discount codes too.
Yeah.
Wow.
Right.
All of the stuff you're
Right.
saying,
Right.
I act like it's I literally run from it. So what I'm hearing you say is kind of sometimes run to it because it's not always, as long as you have virus protection, it's not always a scam. That's
Right.
very interesting. Okay.
Right, because you don't know. I mean, and you can research, different reviews for those companies ahead of time. So just to kind of give you be prepared and to kind of give contact information. That's another way to know that be safe. So if something does happen, you can kind of contact them and you say, "Hey, this is what happened," and that way they're aware of the situation too.
I'm going to pop up what you're saying because this is really, I hope you guys are taking away some good information. Getting a virus protection, if you are interested in doing some creative, out of the box, innovative things, going to your Chrome extension store, using the keyword searches for whatever your field of interest is what I'm hearing Candice say, and then adding those extensions to your computer is fine. And then using specific discount codes if they apply to what you're saying you're interested in. And then research reviews in advance. So if they have bad reviews or scam reviews, then don't use that particular download.
Right.
But if they don't and they're having good reviews, then feel comfortable according to what Candice is saying here today and teaching us. Really good.
Right.
Okay. Awesome.
Right.
Any other tips?
Yeah. Like right now I create freebies. I get my freebie for the day. They have thousands of products that they have, and I found as a product demonstrator, brand ambassador, I can also use those products for videos as well, and it helped me learn to be more comfortable in front of the camera to what I'm talking about. And I've also gotten free money and compensation for that, as far as money and stuff. In fact, here I'll soon to be getting my dress. I paid some money, and I'll be modeling on their website. My purple
How do you
dress.
how do you do that? Where do you go to get these freebies?
Okay, from like on Facebook or the internet. Facebook's been really good for me because of the different groups. It tells you what their stuff, and of course people comment and tell you if their links are working or not. But yeah, I create freebies is all one word, or hunt for freebies.
What is it?
Hunt for freebies. HUNT.
And all one word, hunt for freebies.
Yeah, all one word. The number 4, and then the word freebies, all one word.
Hunt for freebies 4.
Hunt, and then the word hunt, the number 4, the word freebies, and then in the magnifying search box.
On Facebook.
Yeah, on Facebook, because they literally tell you they tell you more information, because they actually do. People tell their input about the products and actually say, hey, I found another deal, or here you can add this on that we found. So those are definitely big groups. I added so many different groups of my interests, and which people share back and forth. You'll see me comment.
You actually got stuff from there?
Yes. Yeah, because they send you the links and you just sign up for the emails, and you automatically subscribe, and then they tell you.
Wait a minute, I'm gonna
every
go
day
here.
what's available.
I'm a visual. Wait a minute, I'm a visual person. So anybody else, y'all can do this too. But let's go here. Facebook. This is on Facebook. This is good, Candice.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so let me go to Facebook.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for even sharing this stuff with us. Let's see. Hunt for freebies on Facebook, and here you go. And so this is the right site.
That's right. That's it.
And now, what happens? You can find free samples, instant win games, sweepstakes, deals, and more. So do you have to end up purchasing this stuff? Huh?
It depends on what the deal is. There's a lot of freebies, and then there's a lot of things that where you go to their link for stuff that can be like with the promo codes or physical coupons, mostly digital coupons nowadays, but to where the manufacturers or their actual in-home coupon to make it free. And you get full-size products most of the time.
And you just,
I mean, I've really.
wow. So you go there, you click on the link, and then you do whatever the sign up process is,
Right.
and they will ship you
Right.
that free product.
You have to go into their email and then go to the particular product and then follow the links that they tell you to do. Like this, you like for the Walmart, I'll take you to the Walmart link that you're looking at right now. And then it'll, see how it does like the breakdown for like this particular one's free 90-day Walmart trial. But if they had a product like a dress for like $3, you click on that link and it'll take you to the actual page. And then it'll usually like their page and it'll tell you what promo code or what
Chipotle.
what
I
coupon
buy
you can
Chipotle all the time, and this buy one get one free.
Heck yeah, that's right. Absolutely. I love food. I get like Burger King coupons all the time. It's just so crazy.
And then I just showed a coupon at Chipotle.
Chipotle, right? Yeah, there we go. I'm hungry.
Wow. Okay, this is great. Great information.
Yeah.
So, okay, so I learned something about Hunt for Freebies on Facebook. Hunt the number 4 freebies on Facebook, everybody. Candice Gilligan is here just sharing with us how to be creative as entrepreneurs, not lock ourselves into a box. I know that you have a big TED Talk coming up soon. Talk to us about that.
Yes. That's going to be happening towards the end of the year. And it's going to be similar to what I'm talking about, but I'm going to be talking more about diving into more inventions that's going to be coming up in here in the future. So I don't want to dive into it because I have contracts.
Yeah, no, you don't want to reveal anything yet.
But you're going to be surprised what I come up with. And I'm also, I applied to help with the Google Glass 2 for Google as well, besides the Microsoft HoloVisor that I created. But I'm helping more with just putting the glasses on and learning like the different Android systems and stuff, make it less heavy, just make it simple. Just put your glasses on and get their controller, handheld controller. It's kind of like, the Switch, which I 100% have and 100% adore. That's my favorite. And the Oculus 2 is my favorite. For the Quest.
And you get an opportunity to be on how do you get selected? And this is just for us, again, that's watching or participating, and you're the expert here. How do we get selected to be one of those brand ambassadors for different projects? And do you get paid to do that too, or is it just branding?
Oh, yeah. No, I get paid. I get paid anywhere from $16 to like $25, depending on what contract I do. And I also do side gigs as well. Usually for like Best Buy is anywhere from like $16 to $20 an hour, anywhere from like 16 hours a week to like 30 hours a week, depending on what company and what contract.
Okay.
But of course, the bigger the contract, the longer you have to know more stuff, of course.
Okay.
And it's more involved.
And how do you get selected for projects like that? So if other viewers that are watching today want to be a brand ambassador for some different companies, how do we go about doing that?
Well, they usually request like a demo video of how you present yourself, and they give you a script, so they kind of guide you along, and they want to see how you perform, how you are going to approach the customer, how you're going to present their product, how you're going to tell them their information, the price points, the benefits. I mean, what their technology, what is about them that sets them apart about their product compared to all their competitors.
I love it. I love it. And do you just go to a standard website to become a brand ambassador, or do you go to their individual sites to learn more about their brand ambassador opportunities?
Yes, I started out as a sales associate at Best Buy because I started at the bottom, so I can learn the whole store and be more versatile. They said that they loved that about me because I was one of the ones that helped. Like as they came in the door and just kind of grab them and help them right away. And they really loved that. I was friendly and just helpful. And being versatile, you learn different products, and you learn to compare and contrast. You learn the price points, you learn the benefits between each one. Like I said, what sets them apart from the other competitor. And then I went to BJ's, which is like a little bit down the road, like almost across the street from the strip where the Best Buy was, to be a food product demonstrator. So I learned different products every day. We had sales goals as well. And then when I came back to Best Buy, I did the gaming contracts. So I could show them how, because they ask you to present a product. And so they want to see what you can do. And they just loved it, Just take time, keep practicing with it, get more comfortable. They say mirrors, but now that we have cameras, you can kind of practice and see yourself, how you present yourself in front of the camera. So it's a helpful tool. It's definitely the best tip, I've learned over my 6 years of experience as a brand ambassador for different promotions.
Excellent. So being comfortable in front of that camera and doing what you need to do to show how you present yourself is necessary. Because if good, very good. Listen, when we come back after this commercial break, we're going to hear some more thoughts from Candice Gilligan. I want to hear too about your voiceover experience, because I know that you have again a wide variety of voiceover experience, and many people are looking for voiceover opportunities. I know I've looked on YouTube and I've seen videos where people are saying, hey, voiceovers are extra gigs that you can do, and if you have a great voice, do this. But I would like for you to talk to us about how we can possibly secure voiceover gigs and how you went about doing it when we come back after this commercial break.
Sure.
All right.
Sure. Thank you.
All right. This is great, everybody. I know I'm learning something, so I'm going to go back and watch the show myself.
Yeah, right. Exactly.
When someone has lost a loved one, they want to know what exactly happened. They want to know, is the other person going to be held responsible? And they want closure. At Hunter & Everett, we help clients that have lost a loved one move on, and to do that with dignity and respect that they deserve.
Hello, everyone. We're back talking with Candice Gilligan. And so she's been sharing with us some really innovative things to do if you want to have some side gigs, you want to be an entrepreneur, you don't want to be boxed in, you want to be a brand ambassador, different things that she's talked to us about today. Talk to us about voiceover experience.
Sure. When I went to backstage.com, they had different acting opportunities. So I started like as an actress 4 years ago, and I just got into a couple of different projects, and then I wanted to do more voice to get into the gaming, because I wanted every aspect of the game. I wanted to learn, and I wanted to create, and I just like, what do I need to think about? Because when we do characters, do I want them to talk? Do I want them not to talk? And what are they going to say? So I have my phone app, and I just learn. And I try to do different voices and record it. That way, when you go to apply, you have a range of different voices and different cultures, like American or British, or it could be Indian. So that you're really good, and you just keep recording yourself. Just keep recording. Not every single thing, but you just kind of go with the criteria that they're asking for. Sometimes it's just a quick introduction, just because they want to see you, how you present yourself, how you say hi, how you want to help people, how you represent them. That's what the brand ambassador is all about, is representing. You're the face of the company. Their first.
I love it. We have backstage. Because my son is one of my children is very heavily into acting, and so he does get opportunities on backstage.com. So that is a legitimate site that she's talking about, and I know that we have a subscription there, and our son uses it to submit for auditions and stuff. And I do see voiceover opportunities on there all the time, but I didn't know if those were good things to apply for. But you're saying it's okay to do that too.
Oh yeah, because it's only $19.95 right now for their specials per month. So just something to dabble, something to try, even if it's just, in one day, it gives you experience and you learn. And if, you get accepted, you get money and you get professional experience. Say, hey, I worked for this company. Here's my experience. Here's what I did. And you can really showcase that. And that's another thing that I've learned being as an actress. I was on Hulu Woke this past June, and I was just walking around, just being a background actress because I didn't feel too comfortable being the lead right now, so I decided to be as a background, just kind of try it out, just kind of see, and they're like, oh, show up, it's something easy, just walking around, you get experience. They just want to see you,
I love it.
They tell you different characters that they want to see you as, or you can apply as you think that you're comfortable with. And I don't oh, go ahead. No. And I also was in a couple of Christian-based movies as well, called Forgiven and Chosen by JC Films, Jason Campbell. I call him up all the time. And he has studios everywhere, and he works with big celebrities like Dean Cain, Kevin Sorbo, and Eddie McClintock. And of course, those are my three favorite people. Anyway, so I grew up watching them, and they kind of give me experience. Just like funny story. While I was in the hallway for the movie Chosen, because we were at a movie gala dinner party for the scene, and I had to go charge my phone, so I had to go find an outlet in the hallway, but it kept falling out. The funny thing is, Kevin Sorbo was coming in a little bit later than everybody else, so he was by himself in the hallway. So I just got up and I'm like, "Hello, I'm Candy." He's like, "Oh, hello, I'm Kevin." I'm Candy. So it was really cool, and I got to kind of chill with them. I was sitting at a table like 5 feet away from him. Of course, my back was turned the other way, but it was just so exciting. I'm like, Hercules! I mean, oh my God, and oh my gosh. I also go to Comic Cons as well. Hercules. Yeah, right? And then Eddie McClintock, I've mentioned or seen him you'll see like on my Facebook and social media where I met him online through Wizard World. And he's talking to me about Northampton because he's from here. So it was like surreal experience. I love going to Comic Cons, going to Metropolis, Illinois every June to meet celebrities. A lot of them, you just go in there and you can meet them for free and get their autographs or pictures. There's people that do charge more, but not much, $40 to $50 for picture autographs. It's nothing anymore, So, but be mindful though to set those prices, to look at information ahead of time. That way, and look at the time frames because you don't want to miss an opportunity. That's my basic. I don't want to miss an opportunity. I'm 38 years old, and I'm glad everybody thinks I'm 25 or whatever. I'm like, hey, thank you. I'll take it. Yeah, no, I'm be young forever. But I really learned that it's just connections, for people and learning different things and just having fun. It's like, what do I want to do with my life?
That's right.
And over the years, you're right. And I've learned face painting. I had my ex-fiance, he was mentioning about different theme parks that he worked as, just as a side gig. And some of them offered $75 to $95 an hour. And that's what I was quoted. And also I'm doing, you'll see like on my Facebook, my store, my online store through Threadless, my home decor and my clothing line where it has my logo. So it took me a long time to get that logo to look like me. It looks better than me. That's makeup. So that's a plus. I'm like, man, I wish I like that girl every day. Makeup, we have our morning mask on. But as a woman, it's really exciting to showcase. And I'm like, what do I want to, as my logo? What do I want about me that I want people to see? Right. And so that's what's on my T-shirts. That's what's on my pillows, my pillowcases. Even phone cases, just everything in my Threadless shop on my, you can go to Facebook and it's right there. And I also have another website where I'm doing character performances for Zoom meetings. So I have different prices and specials that's going on depending what season it is. So I'll dress up as Elsa or Mrs. Claus, Easter Bunny. So I've done a couple side gigs. I mean, I was even the Easter Bunny at the mall. So I'm just a regular small town girl who just hit it big, just dabbling into what I wanted to do, not just what anybody else, but what I wanted to do, because I want to learn from me, so I know how to do things for me. Because, you don't know, I mean, you can hear about it all the time, but when you take the time and do like we learned, step-by-step instruction manual for ourselves, it clicks with us. We learn in our own time frame, but, we learn what works and what don't, trial and error.
I'm gonna go to your site here. Is it Glacier 2002?
Right. Oh, for the Facebook, it is just look under my name. So it's under Candor Aquina, but it has a weird spelling. So it's I'll spell it. It's KANDOR.
Wait, KAN.
Okay. DOR AC or see AQUAINA. Candor Aquina.
Okay. That's your social, that's your Facebook?
That's my Facebook, yeah. Or you can just look me under Candice Gilligan. It's so much easier. I just came up with something to represent like the Candor City for Superman, the Ball City, how we can kind of just look into another culture, under the dumb scope. So that was kind of resonated with me because I love growing up with cartoons and just like my brother.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to your Facebook page right quick so people can see that too, and then we're gonna get ready to close out. But Candice Gilligan right here. If you're looking for her on Facebook, this is her social media page. My children would absolutely they're gonna flip over you because of the fact that every Marvel movie that comes out, we have to see it the day it comes out. It's a huge tradition in our family. We got to be there to see it. Is important. And so I encourage you all to stay connected with Candice Gilligan right on her social media page. And as you can see, I don't know how many more friends she can take because she already has 4,886. So you might not be able to be one of her buddies, but you can definitely follow her on her journey and stay more connected.
Instagram as well. Also, I want to close with there's different casting companies, like you were saying about Marvel right now. I put down in Atlanta, Georgia, because I go down there a lot for singing performances with Riley Cradle Studio, with his Sony Records. As he has different artists like Roscoe Dash I met, and with Genuine. But also I want to close with the Marvel Disney roles that they are going to be auditioning here soon. Now that the weather or in the holidays has been kind of clearing up. But it's a mecca right now in Georgia, so definitely, take flight and go down there and check what it's all about because they have tons of movies right now. So I go down there every couple months. So I'm kind of like a regular.
When you go there, do you just walk? Do you have it already scheduled, the interviews, or do you just go there and free for all?
No, I have a schedule. They give me booking confirmations on what day and times. And then they have tell me the day before the COVID test. Just make sure that you're going to be well within 24 hours.
That's good. Yeah, we have learned so much from Candice Gilligan today. Our last episode sponsor I want to share with you today is Lamb Funeral Home. Lamb Funeral Home is in the Concord, North Carolina area. They are a truly caring atmosphere and look forward to serving your family with your funeral home needs. If you know that you're going to need to know what's going on, what your funeral pre-planning expenses are going to be, reach out to Lamb Funeral Home. They're in Concord, North Carolina. You can reach them at 704-782-3011, but they are certified in all 50 states. So no matter where you are in the United States, you can give them a call and ask your questions. And Mr. Terry Lamb, who is the owner there, they have over 28 years of experience, but he is also a veteran and knows the ins and outs of the veteran benefits. So again, reach out to them and let them know that the Kim Jacobs Show sent you their way, 704-782-3011. All right, Candice, you have truly been a breath of fresh air and trying to figure out some creative things that we can all dibble and dabble in, and between apps, streaming, being able to download these Chrome extensions, which I know I was personally afraid of, being able to get some freebies on Facebook, being able to apply for some voiceover and acting opportunities in backstage.com. Wow.
Oh, voices.com too. They're high paying as well per gigs. And they have different voices too. Voices.com.
Okay.
Yeah, it's definitely. And I'm doing an online course of everything we talked about as well, kind of. So, because you wanted a step-by-step instruction, I'm going to be giving to you guys. So it's going to.
When is that coming out, Candice? Because I know people want that.
I have so much material, so it's going to be in 3 months. Definitely in 3 months, I'll have it out, and then maybe Candice School, or Candy School, excuse me. Everything's Candy here, but yeah. So it'll only be like $9.99 for the subscription. So you'll definitely learn all this information. And, you know, for $10, that's the best education you can get. I honestly swear, just to start out and just learn different things, even if it's just a few things. I'm just trying to, I make money for me to keep helping me with my projects to do and helping me with my school. So it really is helping somebody out. And then donating to animals, I'm donating 25% of what I get to the animal organizations, the World Wildlife Fund. I just feel so connected with them. So thank you for
Veronica Harris. Veronica Harris, my cousin, actually, is in a travel business. So if you're ever traveling somewhere and you need to get a good travel agent to help you, it's going to be Veronica Harris. She said, well, I learned a lot. Thank you, Candice.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I'm pitching the show Around the World Cruise. I'm going to be gone for 200 days here in the next 2 years. And then also another project will be funded by Harvard. So I can't wait. So,
I can't wait. Please stay backstage for a second. I'd like to talk to you for a brief moment after we close out this episode. But everybody, make sure you hashtag Candice Gilligan today. And let's thank our guest for being here on the Kim Jacobs Show. She's absolutely been very enlightening episode today. Thank you. Thank you. Wow.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right. Listen, tomorrow, everybody, we're going to have another wonderful guest right here on the Kim Jacobs Show. And we're going to be talking with Dr. Josephine Harris. Let me pull her information up just to let you know what our topic will be tomorrow. Okay. Yeah. Faith changed my focus. Faith changed my focus. Dr. Josephine Harris will be here tomorrow. Be in your virtual seats at 11 o'clock a.m. You don't want to miss this episode. This woman has so many different hats that she wears, but she's going to be talking about faith and how it changed her focus. All right, Candice, thank you for being here today as my special guest. You are phenomenal. And thank you all for tuning in to today's episode. I'll see you tomorrow at 11 o'clock a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Hello, everyone. I'm Kim Jacobs, host of the Kim Jacobs Show, where we're bringing balance to the world, one household at a time. Listen, we go live every weekday, Monday through Friday at 11 o'clock a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I bring guests on that talk about their backstories, things that they've had to overcome to become who they are today. Many of them are balancing and juggling life, and they've become experts in different fields. So they're sharing tips with you to make your life just a little bit easier. Many times as a guest in the studio audience, you'll get a chance to walk away with a missing piece of the puzzle that might be missing in your life. Let's go on this journey together, and I look forward to seeing you Monday through Friday at 11 o'clock a.m. Eastern Standard Time, right here on the Kim Jacobs Show.